Okay, hello dear friends. Please excuse our family noise. News. Yes, it is. This one is almost finished so that I can buy new. So happy. Finishing one thing is the condition to buy another new thing. That makes me so happy. That habit makes me so happy. Oh, where is? Okay, let's keep on. Maybe I will take this opportunity to do some blah 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 and chat with you about some unrelated and unimportant things. So last night I had one of my biggest night of the year. Our school has an arts night. So each student has 2-3 pieces of artwork on demonstration. And I have several classes, about 10 classes, more than 10 classes. And how many people? Few hundred students, and each of them will have a piece of artwork, 2 pieces of artwork and art scene. Sorry. Anyway, it is done. I'm very, very, very happy. It's a big night for me. So the pressure is gone. I am thinking of starting something new. So I can reclaim my life. Can you hear me? If you cannot, it's okay. Still, my voice is, I don't know, maybe because too tired. Okay. So I am done a very big project of my year, and my other big project will be 12 months later. So now I have some time. I can think about something to still their life keeps on, continues with a lot of tasks, projects, but not that much pressure that you have to see. Okay, I got one friend ask how I do my eyebrow, so I will do very slowly. I use an eyeshadow that is dark enough, no need to be totally black, and use a thinner Q-tip. So this is a Q-tip we got from a usual shop, and this one is a thinner Q-tip. So you can get a special shaped Q-tip or get this Q-tip. I got this from Muji, and just very roughly go through the line you like. Because you already have an eyebrow, you do not need to cover it up. Maybe you want to cover it up, but just follow what is existing and make it dark. If you want to do flat, you do flat stroke. If you want to do tilted, then you, why are you tilted? Why are you so tilted? So you can make it more tilted. If you are tilted, you can make it more tilted. You know what I'm talking about. If you are flat, make it flat. Whichever shape you can make, it's relatively easy. An eyebrow it's just an eyebrow. And use the same color. I use the same color because I do not want to buy more makeup things. I want to have one thing, one box, or at most two little boxes of makeup and done with everything. So it's easy, right? However you look is however you look. Makeup does not change the spirit of a person, does not change the core of a person. There are some makeup artists, they can totally change a person and make the most unique person into another ordinary person. You know what I'm talking about, right? Makeup is about making, to cover up your uniqueness and make it more socially acceptable, or more, make it more of anybody else. Yes, so you can change yourself from the very unique yourself into another person. So here I use a little bit lighter color and do this part. And it's all very light. This is how I do my brow. And after this, a little bit of light color on my eyes. If you do not want to use other things, just the normal face powder will work also. It just lighten up a little bit. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but it's my face, nobody take charge, it's myself, right? And after this, the eyebrow is still, I feel it's too dark. So use this one to brush it a little bit, especially if I wear glasses, I can see the shape. Yeah, here is, it's quite rough and not very yet very natural. And this way. And now you clean up the place you do not want to have too much. Here, clean up a little bit. Here, clean up a little bit. Clean up. Makeup is quite a dirty job. If you see your Q-tip becomes so dirty, it is a dirty job. That's about it. And for usually, if there is no event, nothing, I make my makeup not touch too much of my eyes, no eyeliner, pencil eyeliner. I do not use liquid eyeliner. No eyeliner on top, on bottom, and because it's daily, you want to make yourself more comfortable, and pretty or not is not that important. The act of our everyday makeup, or the act of my everyday makeup, is to make myself feel that I take care of myself. Je soigne, and that's it. how much I look. I am too old to look for a new husband. I'm too old to look for a new boyfriend. I'm too old to start a new life. So I just want to be taking care of myself. I am not too old to care about myself. So this is my philosophy of my current life. Everything else is not so much worthy. Other people are not so much worthy in my own value. If I do not develop my own value, if I do not make myself happy, my life is a failure, or my life is not enjoyable. Make sure that I enjoy, and that's it. How you view it, how you feel I look good or not, it's not even important to me. It's not important. And only what I feel makes me feel good or not. And on the other hand, how I look good or not is my standard, and it's also not important, because the act of doing this makeup is the proof that I am old enough to not care about makeup, but I'm not too old. No, any age. I'm not too old to forget about myself, to ignore myself, even don't know myself. Do I make any sense? Okay, I think we are done with makeup. So put on some lipstick. This one I put because it's permanent. This color changing from yellow color to, with temperature of my skin, it changes color into this pinkish color. And this is the most it can change. It does not change into blue, it does not change into orange. This is it. And for older women, it's usually good to have some more red color, and pink color just does not work very well. It looks shallow, it looks too pretentious young, it looks just it's just not matching. You need, there's no weight in this pink color. You need some weight to weight down yourself. And what do you feel? The pink color feels very fluffy, very light, and very, yeah, very, you know. And use some heavier color. And mostly red color. This red color is a little bit orange, like in that, with some yellow. If you see the color change, this color, red color, with some on the side of red and orange. The other one is red and blue, the previous one. So you make a mixture of it. And this one is tinted chapstick. More chapstick. The chapstick is putting a layer of moisturizer. It does not have very much color. It does have a little bit tinted, but we all know lip balm is not the goal of color. Now, my hair is getting too long. and I need to cut it. Maybe today I will cut it. You know why? Because I wear hat, so do not show up, but I want to cut it like, anyway, this does not look that good. See, the shape is not good. Now it's a little bit better. So take care of yourself and and be whoever you are, and be as good as you can, but not to be too good and better, too much better than yourself. Because you need to pay too much attention, you need to pay too much effort to make yourself better than yourself. Just to brighten up a little bit. It makes the face looks very bright. Okay, I got one friend asking, I forgot if I have replied her email. One question is, and there was one young lady and expecting a baby at a very late time, maybe already baby is coming, is already becoming a real person, addition in the family. And she was worried about husband change. The husband is her love of life, and but she heard men will change after marriage, or especially after baby. And what should I worry about it, or what should I do, or something like it? Okay, whatever it says. Here is my my thought. Having children is one of the best opportunity for the family unite together, because you have a common goal. There are men are different. There are these predator men, and there are these homestaying men and taking care of the family. And some men just like any animal, like a primate, like anything. There are people, there are things, there are animals that are more attacking and conquering, but not caring about family. And there are people, there are animals more domesticated and more stay at home. It really depends on whom this person is. It's your decision when you make this marriage. And however he turns into, eventually everyone will go back to that person. It is so much depending on your first choice and depending on your decision. And this decision, we make decision, and our life is based on this decision. And we cannot complain. We cannot ask a very conquerors and dominant man who wants to go out, who wants to look for new inspiration, new stimulation. It's part of his blood. It's part of this person. I want this kind of person to be a stay-at-home, changing diaper person. And before baby came, we do not know, and we have no way to know. Life is, on the one side, is a logical, rational thing that you make decision based on your value, based on your experience, or based on what you learned. But that learning is limited because you do not know. Because you based your analyze on the things that you can see, you can know. You cannot know how this person behave after children, after life situation change. So enjoy every day of your life and be ready to take the consequence of your life. if you are looking for a handsome and charming and good to all person, and the most charming person, most leadership and most dominant and most, gosh, his eyes bling bling bling, and the whole world, men and women, children, adult and old people, everyone get speckled eyes with him. Of course, it's hard for this person to stay with you, not only because his own character, it's just too much temptation. People get emotional, get passionate to see this kind of leadership and want to devote themselves. Even he wants to be loyal to you. There's just too much temptation. You figure out what you want. Sometimes some people are lucky, has the most charming man and stay forever, and we have seen people like this. And do not blame, just accept what you are getting, because you cannot change another person. The only thing you can change is to change yourself, to develop yourself, make yourself so valuable, make yourself so good that this person knows, a smart person knows that leaving a good person for another person for a short time temptation, for a short time attraction, does not worth it. If this person does not understand this and being trapped into another relation or get involved into another relation just because the temptation and go for it, this person maybe does not worth your time, even if he is so good right now. Make any sense? So you cannot change another person. You can hope that other person change and become a good person, a valuable person, and a trustworthy person. But whether he really becomes that person, is his duty, is his karma, is his thing. What we can do is to change ourselves. I am talking in the sense of a woman, in the stand of a woman, but I think this is true for men and women. It's a universal truth. Develop yourself. Develop yourself. Make yourself more knowledgeable, more capable, more sensible, and knowledgeable in the sense that you can, if family is your center of life, take care of the family, because if that person leave you, he will go into a life that is messy and uncontrollable. Controlling a family, make everyone happy, comfortable, and in good spirit is very important. That is to nourish yourself, learn new things, and fill yourself with purpose. It does not have to be change the world. It does not have to be the political issue. It does not have to be human rights, animal rights. You can still have your very unique, your own political view, religious view, other view, but fill yourself with something that you feel purposeful and happily doing this, and involve yourself in activities. And I remember sometimes I was lost 10 years ago or even 20 years ago. I did not have a job at that time, just came to America, and I did not know what to do. I could not work at that time. I did not have my work permit at that time. Anyway, there are different kind of situations. There are situations that limiting me, and didn't know what to do. It's very depressing and very hard. But so we lost ourselves, we lost our value. And we have to grow out of it and start to look for new things, look for new inspirations, and start life and get back to our life and live life purposeful and meaningful. I started by volunteering in library jobs, and I start to send my resume to all these non-profit and not making money things, such as sending my resume to library. How can I support you? For example, teaching a class, because it's volunteer job. And how about going to a museum to be a docent, or to just take care of their time, to take the time role and doing something, start to do something. And if you have baby, take good care of the baby, learn about nutrition, learn about children's development, and bring up the child happy and a meaningful life, a happy life, happy and healthy life. And start something. Fill yourself with good spirit. When you have something to do, you have a good spirit. You are not depressed. We are depressed a lot of time because we do not have things to do, because we were mistreated. Other people treated us wrong, and we are knocked down by others, and we do not know how to recover ourselves. Be selfish. Nobody is responsible for your life. Only yourself is responsible for your life. Be selfish, be self-sufficient, be self-confident, be self-centered. And that is very important. You are important. Nobody can replace you. Your husband love you, like you. Your husband treat you and spoil you. It all could be temporary, because we grow. He grows. In a relationship, we grow. We grow into something that nobody will know what is going to happen. Even the most kindest, most charming person can grow into something that have different demand, have different interest. And we cannot control that part. We only can control ourselves. Live a life meaningful, learn new things, do new things, read new books, start a YouTube channel, do vlog, do makeup, make yourself look good, look happy. Nobody can say no to a happy person. If you go to grocery shopping, if you go to any place, you treat yourself with respect, with dignity, you walk nicely, you do nicely, and smile to people. People treat you well. And this is not racist, this is not sexist, this is nothing, this is just respect, pure respect to yourself. Talking about this, I have a story that really shocked me. It's been too long, I will do another video. So talking about this, there is really a story that shocked me for no reason, out of nowhere. One day I was walking in Palo Alto University Street. This is, just imagine any of this beautiful downtown in your little hometown. And it's a beautiful street. On the side there are coffee shops, there are restaurants, there are boutique shops and stores. And I was walking very nicely. I think I was wearing something not so ugly as I usually do. I was walking very relaxed, walking there. And beside me there's a restaurant. People are dining outside, can see me walking, and there was a group of people walking in front of me, 3 young men walking in front of me, I think 10 meters or something, 10 yards around that distance. Anyway, everyone is having a most wonderful life. And I was in front of a crossroad, a 十字路口, a crossroad. There was a red light, and there was one lady stopped. One kind of Jeep and open roof, that kind of car. It's not the most expensive car. It must be a Jeep or something. This kind of car opened, and I heard something that kind of shocked me. The first I didn't understand is some word. Actually, I went back to check dictionary. I think I understand what she was talking about. Sla something, and go back to your FK, China. I was surprised. Out of nowhere, I got these people with so much unrelated coming to me. It's quite unexplainable. My life has no relation to you. And I look at that lady, 30-something, 40-something, long hair, blonde, and quite good looking, not blonde, brown color. Brown color hair, long hair. It's quite a good looking woman. Why quite a good looking lady? Why did she say this to me? I just do not understand. I was shocked. I wanted to take out my camera, a cell phone, to take a picture, and then I was thinking, that may be not nice. We all know that there are people saying something wrong and got videotaped, and the video went viral, and this person lost a job. That person who said something unpolitically correct lost job and got the treatment, got her karma, or got his karma. And I was thinking, I should not do that. Even if she did not treat me with respect, treat me with the right thing, I just let me walk away from an unhappy situation, from an unhappy case, and keep on with my life. At that moment, it was not a pleasant walk along, because nobody will be happy. Yeah, go back to your China. Nobody will be happy to hear that, nobody. But I was thinking, I need to have my dignity. I need to show, I need to have, I should not be lower myself by reacting irrationally and reacting bad. So I walked back to my car, take a long breath, and went back to my life. People do bad things for many reasons. Maybe because she had a bad day, maybe because she had a bad family situation, work situation, whatever. And it does not worth our time to go deeper to it. I would like to tell this story. It's kind of entertaining, and it's kind of something new to talk about. And do not linger around in these bad and negative thoughts, and keep on with your life. I went on with my life, and this story forgot. I told one friend about this story when we were chatting, and that's it. And you, because you are my close friends. And do not let anger overtake us. And if I was that person that make a video, then her life has a chance to be damaged from anger into something become very bad. If she kept on doing these bad things, there will be a person who make a video, who do something to get her what she deserves. It's not my responsibility. I want to live my life good. I want to live my life indifferent from what is outside of me. Do I make any sense? There are something that you can never satisfy everybody. I know even in our channel, there might be people thinking different and have different argument. I would like to hear what you think about this matter. Anyway, come back to relationship, develop ourselves, become a better person. And there are situations, there are odd situations like what I have met, that people out of nowhere accuse us and say bad things about us. Yeah, shrug it and shrug it out. What is that word? Forget about it. And majority of people, I have walked in that street, in many streets, all my life, and this is maybe 1 or 2 cases that I got mistreated. Majority of time, I do my life, I live my life, and do not care, or people do not care about my life, and have no problem. And develop yourself, develop ourselves, and be prepared for whatever is happening, whatever is going to happen, whatever will be on our way. And live today the best. You marry to the love of your life, and today he is the love of your life. Make sure that you love him as if this is the last day. And make sure you make effort. Tomorrow he will love you the same way, and make sure on your part you have done what you need to do and what you can do. What he can do is his part of responsibility. It's beyond us. And if it is time to finish a relation, it is too early to say, because you are at the very best age of your life. Keep it, but make sure things will change. It may change to the good direction, it may change to the bad direction, but things do not stay always the same. He may be become the person who changed diaper and happily and running to change diaper, and that's good. You are lucky. If not, he's not that kind of person. You can do the change diaper and he will go to the Costco diaper bag shopping, or he will go to the part that set up tent when you do family barbecue, when you do family outing, family camping. He will take care of all the outdoor things. Use the ability of each person and make that ability shines. Do not ask more than one person can do, and slowly give some chance to to allow that person develop something new. He's always he's always setting up tent. Let him change one time diaper and smell the fragrance of baby gaga. Yes. Yeah, that is about it, I think. Never stop developing ourselves, make ourselves irreplaceable. No. No. We cannot make ourselves irreplaceable because it's not our responsibility. If other people want to replace us, it's their choice. On the same hand, if another person is not good, is not developing and going to all the wrong direction, going to everything against our value, I think you will make the decision to replace him, right? If he does not develop himself to meet your value, your standard, your level, you cannot keep something wrong with you all the time, right? So when you think about the bottom line, when you think about the worst case scenario, it's not to scare you, it's only to let you know, okay, that's it. And let me prepare everything to be better than it. Thinking about bad things, bad case, has nothing wrong. It will not damage you. It will not destroy you. Do not think, and when things come unprepared, that will destroy you. So, make effort. Be yourself, the best version of yourself, and make yourself an envy of your partner. I love you, I really do. Do.